everything all right? Any help out?
No thanks.
When you see Lindsey Newman, whether it is at work or on the ice, it is plain to see she is not only a confident but capable young lady.
I would say I'm fun, I'm smart, and I'm very athletic.
She always brings me to tears because she just works so hard, and she's such a special young woman with such a good heart.
The Newmans are no stranger to success. Mom Julie, an Olympic ice skater. Dad Don, an attorney. For the 4 Newman children, determination and hard work are just a way of life.
I love the training and the work ethic that my sport gave me, and I try to instill that in our kids.
All of our siblings just have competition, want to be the best, and it really brings out the best in everyone. It motivates them to get better.
When it comes to being the best that they can be, Lindsey Newman is no different than her siblings.
She was treated no differently. It was, this is what we're going to do. We're going to run up the hill, and if you're going to come, you're running up the hill with us, Lindsay. And Lindsay would fall down, and they'd leave her. So she didn't get any special breaks because she had Down syndrome.
They kind of treat me like them, like what they do. Sometimes I would like to be like them sometimes, but it's okay to be myself and just being happy.
We're all different, but we all have gifts and talents, and we shouldn't assume that someone can't do something because they have challenges. We all have challenges.
Although finding out that their second-born had Down syndrome was scary, both Julie and Don always knew Lindsay was something special.
I remember the delivery process, and everything seemed to be like it was with the first. The next thing I know, the pediatrician wanted to speak to me. And it was then that she told me, I suspect that your daughter has Down syndrome. That meant nothing to me at that moment. And then she explained what the implications were of having Down syndrome. I can remember when Lindsay had to give blood, I could hear her screaming. And that scream, she was tough. From that point on, I knew we had somebody special.
In 2006, Lindsey Newman was a high school senior at La Costa Canyon High School in Carlsbad. With her sister Nicole as her role model, Lindsey Newman was determined to show the world just how special she really is.
Nicole had been the commencement speaker 2 years before Lindsay's graduation, and so a few months before graduation, Lindsay's writing. And I'm going, oh, what are you writing? And she says, my speech.
Nicole did it, now it's my turn. So we gave her the green light, and I can remember her just practicing her speech hours on end. And I thought she did a pretty effective job, but I really didn't think she stood any chance of being the commencement speaker at La Costa Canyon High School.
It's an interesting process, the way we select the speeches, because written speeches are turned into the committee, and we don't have names on them, so we did not know that it was Lindsay's. And then this girl came up and spoke flawlessly, eloquently, from memory, with passion. She blew us away.
I was really proud of myself for this. Like, I didn't know I could do it offhand, but I did. It was like really cool. And then I called my parents and said, guess what, I got it. And they were like so proud of me.
At the speech itself, the kids were so supportive. You know, before she was even finished with her speech, they started chanting, Lindsay, Lindsay. You know, I always said it was her American Idol moment, but she's had a lot of American Idol moments.
Lindsay's speech that day was about the effect her classmates, teachers, and family have had on her life and her success. But it is Lindsay, they will tell you, that has changed them.
To see somebody find success because they fought for it and because they live their lives according to a mantra of I can and I will is just phenomenal in any student, but especially in somebody who's had the challenges that Lindsay has had. And they've become strengths, not challenges. It's amazing.
I think Lindsay makes me a better person by being more compassionate to other people and just really loving everyone.
Danielle Martinez, who was Lindsay's counselor, said, our jobs as teachers, we want to inspire, we want to motivate, we want to move kids, and we want to make their futures great, and we want to change their lives. And Danielle said, you know what, I didn't do that for Lindsay, Lindsay did that for me.
Lindsay works, Lindsay goes to school, Lindsay does all the things that we do. She enjoys life every bit as much as we do, if not more. Lindsay is not a defective human being. In many respects, Lindsay is a superior human being. We all have gifts, we all have talents, we all develop in different ways. Lindsay makes the most with what she has.